About Crafting. I'm Christy. Hello everyone. How are you today? I hope y'all are having a beautiful day and you're stitching and diamond painting and crafting away, making beautiful things. What I have for you today are 3 kits that I bought from Cross Stitch Art Store on Aliexpress. I bought these quite a while ago. I haven't opened them up and looked at them because, I don't know, life happened, one thing after another, and I'm just now finally getting to them. And I want to show them to you because I've gotten some questions about Cross Stitch Art Store, people wanting to know where it was at. So I will have their link down below along with links to these kits. Now the thing I really like about them is they give you options. So let's say you pick a design and you go in there and you look to buy it. You get your choice of 11 count, 14 count, sometimes 16 count. You also get your choice if you want it to be a stamped kit or a counted kit, and you also get to choose your size of whatever picture. You might get 5 or 6 choices on size, on how big, and you also get to choose whether you want cotton floss or silk floss with your kits. I do think these are all cotton floss kits. That's usually where I get my silk kits from, is from this store, because they're the actual manufacturer of the kits when you go to visit their store. So it's not like my usual reviews where they're online stores and we have no idea who manufactures their kits, and there's all different kinds of manufacturers. They make their own kits, so you're getting them direct. That's why you get so many options, which is great. They're also having sales right now. When you go to Aliexpress, if you've never shopped there before, there's coupons. Make sure you look for those too. So let's get going on this. I'm going to move these out of the way because they're big. Now this first kit I'm going to show you is called Svoboda. I can't say that word, Village. And it is absolutely beautiful. So they give you your kits in a reclosable pouch. I like that a lot. Okay. This is everything. They give you good kits too. So this is the picture without the glare, and I just thought that was just a tranquil, beautiful, colorful landscape that I thought was gorgeous. So all their kits come with these booklets, and these booklets are your pattern. Printed on paper, you can write on them easily, very easy to read, with gridding along the sides and the top. And there's more pages of it, and their pages are numbered. As you can see, this picture has a lot of color blocking. It has its fair share of confetti too, but not bad at all. And then on the back, it's got 38 colors, so here's your legend along with your symbols. It gives you some instructions on how to find the correct thread. And that's about it for your instructions. It doesn't tell you how to rinse your cloth out afterwards to get your ink out, but you will. You get, as far as tools go, you get a pair of snips. Let's take these out. I love that they give you snips, because with all the other kits that I talk about, it's like I say, all you need is a pair of scissors. Well, these guys give them to you. And they're metal. They're not flimsy little cheap. Come on. There we go. They're not cheap little plastic ones. And they work just fine to cut your thread. And then you get more. So you get your threader. Then you get your adjustable thimble. You get a poofy ball with 3 needles and a seam ripper. Hopefully you'll never need to use it, but isn't that nice? They give you so many things in their kits. This is such a complete kit for a tool kit for a cross stitch. I just absolutely love that. So let me get these back in the bag really quickly. And then you get your floss, which they package separately for you. And you do need to work a little bit at this because then they give you your floss cards. Pretty basic floss cards here, and they're numbered all the way up to 64. So it will be your job to go through this floss and put it in your organizer. Let's take a look at the floss real quick, and then we'll look at the canvas. I just want to see what it's like. Let's pick a blue one here. Okay, so this is the floss. This is $9.95. Absolutely beautiful, nice, soft floss. The colors are great. I don't know if this is CXC. I read somewhere that you can go by the barcoding on it to tell. So this one, for instance, is $9.95. You'll look over here. $9.95 is number 31. So then you'll take this out and you'll put it in this slot for number 31. And these are just, you know, your standard cardboard. So yeah, this is a huge bag of, look at that bag of floss, it's huge. So that's really easy to do. We'll look at some more colors after we look at the canvas. They also give you an inventory sheet of all the floss that they've given you in this kit. So I think that's really nice that they give you that. Okay, let's look at the canvas now. The edges are not serged. This is pretty stiff canvas. I don't know if you would have a problem with unraveling. We've got our product number at the top, 58 by 58 centimeters. I've got to move this floss out of the way so I can lay it out for you. That's just half of it. So this is a really good size kit. I can't even fit it all in the picture. But I'm going to do a measurement on it here. It does tell at the bottom in English how to soak your pattern. It says, please do not get this wet. It's water soluble. Refer to actual embroidery thread color when embroidering. So yeah, be very, very careful with wetness, wet hands. But yeah, nice areas of color blocking on here. Let's take a measurement of this, the size of this. This is so pretty. Okay, so this is going horizontally. It is just a little bit over 19¼ inches, which is about 49½ centimeters. And then we'll do it this way. Just fits here. And it is 19⅛ vertically, which is about 49 centimeters. So let's take a look at the printing on here. Now the printing is really clear. You do have areas where you have the same color symbols. Like you've got your red, those pluses, and your red circles and your red X's all in the same area. But being that this is an 11 count, it's big. It's not tiny like a 16 count where it would be really difficult to see. Over here you have your blues. So you've got multiple symbols all in the same color family, which can be a little bit confusing for some. Does that red have it too? No, those are pretty much, you got red X's and red slashes up here. But they give you the paper pattern. So if you have any questions, for those that haven't watched before, the easiest thing to do is find the grid in your paper pattern. So let's say you're having a problem in this area here. So you'd go 60, 70, 60, 70, 3 rows down, 3 rows down, and you just match it up. And that will be your corresponding square here. So you can verify with your paper pattern what symbols are in there. And I would keep that handy. Now, on your legend, your symbols on your legend are going to match the symbols on your paper pattern. So 38 colors. I think this will be beautiful. Look at that. They printed the picture on there too, and it's nice and clear, easy to read. Now this kit it's a 50 by 50. So we measured it, it's about a 49 by 49. It's 14 count, it's cotton floss, and it was $15.93. That's it. I think that is an excellent price for this kit. You get a wonderful toolkit with it. It's a beautiful picture, and they didn't send me these. They're not asking me to promote them. I'm just passing on to you when I find something that's quality, that I think they do a good job on, and it's value for your money. I'm going to tell you about it, and that's what I think this kit is, and this store, what they offer. And oh my gosh, the selection is incredible. They offer so much as far as variety. And like I said, keep an eye open. They do offer coupons too. They do offer free shipping. I know we all love that. Okay, so this is the first kit. So pretty. And then this is the next kit. It is Pink Orchids, and I just love this color. I think it's gorgeous. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, so we have our inventory sheet of all the floss they've given us. There's our fabric. Oh my goodness, look at this floss. I didn't get into the floss specifically on the last kit. Look at all these pinks. Oh my goodness. Here's our floss cards. We've got our snips. We've got our toolkit with our needles, our threader, our thimble, and our seam ripper. And here's the picture without the glare. Isn't that just so pretty? Those pink orchids. If I could keep orchids alive, I would have them all over. But they're a tropical flower, and they don't do so good in the desert. And I'm not getting fake ones. Oh, so pretty. Let's look at the pattern really quick. Okay, so very clear, easy to read paper pattern. We've got the background here is all 38 with a little bit up here. I'm thinking some of these symbols in the background, maybe you could even just do a half stitch if you wanted to. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it starts with, so these will be the four pages going across the top, and then it starts with 2, 1. These are the 4 pages along the bottom, I believe. Nice, clear, easy to read pattern. And then here we've got 38 colors with our symbols. Yep, there's some 310 in here. Let's take a look a little bit better at this. And here we've got our floss cards. Yeah, the edges aren't serged. That looks like it was the end of the fabric there, but you've got the same information up at the top. Boy, this is a big one. Now this is longer than it is tall. But I think, I mean, yes, it's got its areas and it's stiff. And I would put tape along the edge because I can already see it's starting to fray a little bit here. And it's so close to the legend that I don't want to take my chances on losing that legend. This material seems a bit thinner It's not quite as thick. I think from the feel of this, if you roll it, it's going to soften up easy, and it's going to get soft enough because it's thinner material that it will fit in a hoop or a Q-snap or a nerd hoop. And there are areas of confetti. There are the same areas where you've got the same color symbols but different symbols mixed together, and that's where this paper pattern comes into play. This orchid is an 11 count, supposed to be, but it looks like it's 14 count to me. It is a 14, I believe. I thought I ordered 11. Now this kit was $13.99. And I will soften this up and put it in a hoop just to be on the safe side. So it's got a lot of areas where the confetti is just not crazy, but I think it will stitch quickly, and this will just be a stunning picture. I suppose I could have gotten this smaller, but I like big pictures. Now this 38 is 38.65 as far as the color goes. Let's take a look. Oops, sorry. Let's take a look at this floss. I'm not used to these pictures being quite so big. And we'll do a measurement on it too. I don't mind putting the floss on the floss cards. It's kind of like kitting up a diamond painting. But let's just see what we got here. This is 3607. It is such a pretty color pink. Nice soft floss. And I am not going to take this all out of the bag because there's just too much. But if you like pinks, I tell you what, this is the kit for you. Wow. This is gorgeous. There's some greens, some gray blues, a little bit of black, white. Look at all those gorgeous colors. Wow, this is just a beautiful kit. So I have gotten, I think I bought these last year actually. I've been buying, every once in a while I'll buy from Aliexpress, they'll have a sale. I just think that's absolutely gorgeous. This kit is so pretty. I did say we were going to measure the flowers, so let's see how big this is. Whew, it's big. I like big kits. I get big kits, and then I don't stop to think about, oh, Christy, this is going to take you 6 months to do. It could take you a lot longer than 6 months to do. So this one is actually a 27¼ inches across, and then vertically it's 19¼ inches vertically, 27½ inches across. It's a good size kit, boy. If you love pink, it's a kit for you. I just think it's beautiful. Okay, I've got one more kit to show you from them. I will have links for these kits down below. And the last one is a little similar to the first one, but this is called Moon Landscape. Nice resealable bag. I just love color. And I just thought with the waterfall and the moon and all the greenery and the water, that was just gorgeous with the reflection on the water. This is a 48 by 58. I think this is also a 14 count. So there's our floss cards, there's our little snips. Here's our little tool kit, this time with a blue seam ripper. This kit is $16. Here's all, look at the colors of that floss. The colors are so vivid. Oh my goodness sakes, let's look at this really quick. Here. Look at the purples and the blues here. Just stunning colors. This is 38, 37, 8, 38, 42. Absolutely beautiful. And it's got the pinks and some gorgeous greens. Look, oh, I just don't want to take them all out because I'll mess it up putting them back in, but look at all the floss they give you. And they package everything up so nicely. Okay, so we've got that, we've got that. Let's take a look at the canvas. We've got our inventory sheet. And the pattern. So this pattern has very easy to read, very clear, very, very, very easy to read. No confusion here on what goes where. So this would be 3 pages of the pattern going across, and then 3 pages of the pattern going along the bottom, along with your legend, 38 colors. The symbols match what's on your fabric. Okay, this one's smaller. There's that moon in the middle. Okay, this one's a lot more workable. Okay, let's get a measurement on this one. So keep in mind, I think I said this already once, but you can get these as counted kits. You don't have to get stamped. You get that option. Get that option on the size if you want 14, 11, sometimes 16, what size picture you want to get, and if you want cotton or silk floss. So if some of these pictures I think that I'm showing you today, these kits would look gorgeous in silk floss. But I think I got these after I had a bad experience with silk floss, and now I've changed my mind because of those sunflowers. So this is about 15.5 inches wide. By 19.25 inches tall or vertically. A lot of confetti in this one, more I think than in the other pictures. But it's printed very clearly. It's not serged at the edges, but it is a thinner fabric, so I think it'll soften up well enough that you can put it in a hoop. Yep, see, here's different green symbols. I don't like that, but I think because the canvas is printed so clearly, it won't be as hard to do as if yeah, it won't be so hard to do. I think it's beautiful. This is such a pretty kit. So if you have ever purchased from Cross Stitch Art Store on Aliexpress, have you ever had any problems with them? I have not had any so far. I do have a couple of their silk kits that I started working on last year and then stopped in frustration, but I kept them aside and I will be going back to them. And these are being cotton, I think, are just going to be gorgeous. So we have had the beautiful orchid kit, then this moon waterfall kit, I think that's what it's called too, and then this Swoboda kit, Swoboda Village, from Cross Stitch Art Store on Aliexpress. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed me bringing these kits to you. If you do like it, comment down below and hit that like button. That would be fantastic and it would help me out a lot. If you have any suggestions of kits you'd like to see from a certain store or a certain place, let me know. Please let me know. I'm open to any kind of suggestions you have. Thank you so very much for watching. Take care and have a wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye.